everybody, welcome to another Randomon video for November. Anyway, I hope I get this done soon because, I don't know, let's just start the video. They live in flocks in forests, where they organize intricate plans to disguise themselves to steal or bribe other Pokemon with their abilities for food. I hope my grammar was right there. Sorry, I had to make changes to the deck just because I thought the sentences were a bit short, but that might just be me. Anyway, if you want to see the original, you'll see it in the link that I'll have in the description. Not too much to say except that the sharp angles point out the hostile nature this Pokemon can have, and it looks like a more aggressive version of those crows from the Jungle Book, I think? Or am I thinking of Dumbo? Wow, I think it's the first time... No, I think it's the second time I've brought a Disney film up in this series. Oh dear. Anyway, for stats, it has good special attack and above average speed, but is incredibly frail. For abilities, it has Illusion, which is the signature ability of Zora and Zoroark. For its hidden ability, Sneak Crow introduces a small mechanic of abilities being different between the genders of the Pokemon. For the male, you have Flame Body, which slightly aids Sneak Crow's bulk, if the odds are in its favour. For the female, you have a new ability called Turntables, which simply lowers all stats of any Pokemon that have types that would have stab moves that would be super effective against this Pokemon. I hope that makes sense. As an example, Ice, Electric and Rock types will have their stats lowered when against Sneak Crow. They look for cold to warm themselves and become stronger. Their flaming wings can disguise and cloak themselves using their mysterious fire abilities. If someone's skin suddenly catches objects on fire, it may be a disguised Corvinder. Compared to Sneak Crow, Corvinder to me looks more chill despite its type, although it's likely a ploy, especially as it's influenced by a gentleman thief and a crow in some Australian folktales. And I never heard of a Pokemon that can use fire to create illusions, usually it's the other way around. To obtain Corvinder, you have to level up a male Sneak Crow to level 26. This results in Sneak Crow's normal typing to change to Corvinder's fire typing, giving it greater versatility at the cost of being vulnerable to rock types. Its stats are poor until you get to the special defense and speed, making it potentially interesting in the meta. Like before, Corvinder has Illusion as its main ability and Flame Body as its hidden ability. Flame Body can aid this Pokemon's lack of physical defense if the opponent is burned. For moves, I suggest using this Pokemon as a Trickster, with moves like Fake Out, Whirlwind, Knockoff, and Will-O-Wisp to annoy your opponents. This makes use of its special bulk and speed. However, this Pokemon is vulnerable to physical attackers that know powerful rock type moves. I also suggest avoiding switching this Pokemon in when Stealth Rock is on your side of the field, unless you have this Pokemon first in battle, so to avoid the damage. However, if you want to take advantage of Illusion, try messing with your opponent's head a bit, as everyone knows that Team Preview does put the ability to a massive disadvantage. Try Pokemon that resist Corvinder's weakness, and vice versa. Your opponent will only know when they make a move. When their opponent seems to have this Pokemon overwhelmed, Umbro gives a nasty surprise by weakening them. They can scare away foes by transforming into a terrifying beast. If a Pokemon's skin feels unnaturally cold, then it must be an Umbro in disguise. Now, Umbro, on the other hand, definitely seems more menacing. Like, it would sneak up on you in an alleyway with a knife under its jacket, like... Mudkip! Thanks! Saying that, it was inspired by witches and sorcerers in its visual design. For stats, Umbro isn't as extreme as Corvinder, but it has more options with its greater special attack. For abilities, it has turned tables as its hidden ability, which now affects the previous types plus fairy types, but it doesn't stack. So Pokemon like Diancie would only be affected by this ability once. For moves, I suggest going with more offensive moves, but the Trickster option works as well. Between Corvinda and Umbro, Umbro has a better edge in battle since it has no quad weaknesses, especially against Stealth Rock, and Turntables helps with this Pokemon's bulk. But still, be wary of physical attackers. If it wants to use Illusion, then it's practically the same as before. Just consider fairy types. I would like to thank and congratulate the Fastman27 for winning this month's contest. Please check out their entry in the description below and consider following them if you're on Amino, or whatever other social sites they have. Which it might provide me or not, I don't know. Okay, I know the last segment might have been a little bit unnecessary, but I loved it putting that together. That was so fun. Anyway, got a lot of projects on at the moment, as I think I said at the beginning of the video, and I'm not going to say what else, just trying to get a lot done. So I hope you're looking forward to what I've got in store. And if I posted this before the 20th, there is a Randomon for this December going on right now. If you want to take part, then you only got a few days left. And remember, it's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pokemon Amino, Fakemon Amino, and I think that's it on top of my head. So if you're free on any of those sites, then go and enter. Use the hashtag Randomon1220. In the past, present, or even future. I will see you there. Bye!